For seminar 2, for the creative process class, I suggest students to get a free academic year calendar from Bright Center at the library. After that, I discuss about what is creativity. I combine the photos of the written opinion from students from last seminar 1, and I read all of them to the class. I mentioned that for the creativity, the talent is there. It just need to be liberated. I can't teach creativity, but I can teach the process. I suggest to identify a good problem. It can be harder than finding the solution, especially in research. I mentioned that the creativity is independent of privilege, color, ethnicity, gender, nationality, but it depends on effort, reading, curiosity, networking, and recreation. For the recreation, I mentioned that I suggest to put Yosemite as a bucket list before student graduate. And regarding the recreation, the next slide I put the information on study abroad for student. And I mentioned about ideas. I asked whether do people sneak up on ideas or ideas sneak up on people. A student raised her hand and then she said she think ideas sneak up on people. I forgot to ask her why. Another student raised her hand and said similar thing, and then she said because when she think about something, then the ideas pop up. I mentioned that the idea could be shy too. Sometimes we want to say something or we want to do something and then we forgot. Sometimes we need to do something else before the idea come back, or we can take note immediately after the idea come back. I took photographs of study abroad sign on campus and also some souvenir that I saw in international office. There is a wooden door. I forgot the name of it. A student told me. I put in my notebook. I will check it later. I show the book named The Runaway Species to students when I discuss about bend process. The example are the artwork from Monet when he drew cathedral and painted with different lighting, and the artwork from Katsushika when he drew Mount Fuji, and the human form in traditional art. For the breaking process, I show the artwork from Picasso. The name of the artwork is Guernica. This one, he want to convey the anti-war message. I show the map of the cell phone reception. They try to distribute it evenly so the reception not interfere with each other. And for the MP3 file, it used the fundamental that human did not listen to all the signal, so they can cut out some signal to make the file smaller. For the blend process, I show the example of the word in the book that they mention, Spider-Man, Wolverine, or the language called Queerless, the dance called hip-hop, and the shrinking microfluidic. For the shrinking microfluidic, I showed the student of the video that Michelle Kine explained about her project. I emphasized the evidence for each quote. Okay. So some quote, people cannot find the evidence that this person said. This website called quoteinvestigator.com, they try to find the evidence for each quote, so it can be a good reference. After that, I showed a video related to the creative process. This video, Sir Ken Robinson mentioned that students will give a goal. For example, when a person asks the child, "What are you doing?" The child said, "I'm drawing God." And then the person asked, "But we don't know what God looked like." The child said, "They will know in a minute." And then he emphasized on, if you are not prepared to be wrong, you will never come up with anything original. After that, I showed the article Museum of Failure that Professor Wenny saved it when he saw it published. I discussed the part that outstanding and showed a photo in the article with students. After that, I showed the example of the creative solution. Let me pull it up here. The first picture is the tractor at Merced County Fair. So I asked students, what is the reason that the front wheel is tilted? A student raised his hand and he said, to remove the dirt. And I told him that exactly what the tractor driver told us. For the second picture, I asked why a plastic piece is on the car body near the trunk. So I mentioned that the part of the car body near the trunk got scratched by object that I want to put in the trunk. And I saw another car with newer model. They have a plastic piece. So I think that they want to prevent the scratch near that area. And then that's it for seminar 2.